Are any of the X-ray attacks in Mortal Kombat X actually survivable, or will all of them send you straight to the morgue?
Watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am Electric Eye.
Hey, have we gotten a Mortal Kombat 11 reveal yet? No? Oh, we got a fighting game reveal. Cool. What? Are you serious? I thought that franchise died. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very quick rendition of E3 coverage, Day 3. Yes, Day 3. My name is Brian of the Chamber of the Wraith, and as of right now, I have less than 35 minutes to record, edit, and upload this. So hopefully we can get this done in relatively short order before I am late. Again. Now, today we're going to be talking about one of the most surprising reveals that I have seen thus far, as well as two brand new reveals. And we're going to start with the most surprising one. Dead or Alive 6 is a thing. And I'm quite surprised by that for a couple of reasons. One, I'm personally not a huge fan of Dead or Alive. When I tried the game and found it a little bit confusing, and with, like the tutorial for Rig in Dead or Alive 5, I think, had, 100 things to show me, which seemed weird, because they were mainly just, extensions of certain things that already existed. Then I decided I would try and do a single fight. I couldn't beat level 2 difficulty. I couldn't even beat level 1 out of 8 in Dead or Alive. I was that bad, apparently, so I just gave up. I was frustrated. I hate it. But if this game manages to make the difficulty spike not so ridiculous for new players, I think I would personally not mind giving it a shot. Especially since Ryu Hayabusa looks really, really sick in this trailer. I just hope that my boy Rig comes back. He was, Rig was the main reason why I was even interested. Because A, he's Canadian. B, he was a kickboxer. And C, he wore a hoodie. 1, I'm Canadian. 2, I actually took kickboxing for a little bit while I was in my earlier youth during the PS3 days when I picked up Dead or Alive 5. And number 3, I love hoodies, so I can't help but like Rig, so I hope that he comes back. Another thing that's interesting, and a weird departure for Dead or Alive it seems, is that the females are getting less sexualized outfits, and Jiggle physics seem to be gone. Which seems a little bit weird to me, because that always, to me, it seemed like the major pull for Dead or Alive. Especially since you got the beach volleyball weird remix things. But I mean, if they want to try something different and not, rely so heavily on that, good on them! I mean, look at, Kasumi, I think her name is. Her outfit looks absolutely fantastic in this game. So, I'm actually quite keen to see what comes of this. Now, to the new shit! Now, this next game that has come to my attention has been, shall we say, meh, in my opinion. It just looks like another first-person shooter type thing, with the only really interesting things being the fact that you don't just worry about the people, you worry about wolves, and you're in Chernobyl, which means other Chernobyl-type hazard things. This is called Fear the Wolves, and is actually coming into early access this summer on PC via Steam, and then on the consoles sometime in 2019. Now, as cool as going to Chernobyl and being hunted by wolves and these people are, I got the distinct impression that it just seemed like another survival game. I'm tough. It would be hard to impress me on this game is what I'm trying to say here. Is that because there was a huge influx of survival games for a couple of years now with Ark Survival Evolved and Conan Exiles. Everything that was a survival type game had its own kind of unique pull and gimmick. I didn't see too much that seemed new here to kind of pull me in besides, ooh, Chernobyl, ooh, wolves. But hopefully there's more information that is released. Other than that, I can't personally say that I'm too terribly impressed with Fear the Wolves right now. Especially since it's mainly going to be a PC experience, and I never was a big fan of shooter-type games in the first place. But, c'est la vie. If this game interests you, that's totally fine. I understand that. Time to move on to the final trailer, and this one was attached to the PlayStation stuff that they've been teasing lately. This is a new IP for PlayStation. Okay. Well, while I said that this was for PlayStation, it doesn't look like it's actually going to be a PlayStation exclusive. Regardless, Bandai Namco seems to be on fire with these titles recently. We had Tekken 7, kind of put them back on the map after what feels like a few years of not hearing about these guys. And then we get Soul Calibur 6, which by the way is going to be at E3 with Geralt as a playable character, which is kind of neat. Kind of wish I could go there, but I mean, money. And flying over there is going to be a pain in the ass. And also this new game called Twin Mirror. Now, it seems like a very strange kind of game. I'm gonna guess you play as a character named Sam, and he's come to this town called Basewood about a dead journalist. That looks a lot like him. And the next thing you know, shit gets weird. He has like a torn shirt, and he doesn't remember what happened last night, and he's punching ghosts. I think he's punching ghosts. But it definitely looks like it's themed around the human mind and what sort of freaky shit can happen there. So it's led me to believe, personally, like on first impressions, that this could be something akin to a fairly obscure game from the Nintendo GameCube called Eternal Darkness. Or is it Eternal Madness? No, it's Eternal Darkness. And in it, you play as a protagonist who has to try and keep her sanity as she's exploring this mansion, and shit can happen. Everything from seeing your dead body in a bathtub, to blue screens, and volume alterations, and even deletions of your save data, as the sanity shit gets weird and bizarre and freaks you out. So, Bandai Namco has released a website called twinmirror-game.com, and it might be worth checking out. There's also a website for Fear the Wolves called fear-the-wolves.com that you can go in to find out more information about Fear the Wolves. I will link both of the websites and the original trailers, as always, in the description. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. DFTBA, I've got 20 minutes. Let's hope I can make this quick.
Creation again. It will rise.